What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am MLB Chatterbox, aka Christian Corey. You see the title and the thumbnail in today's video. We got some news, some early signing news in the world of baseball here today to talk about. Happened late last night. Really not that late, but pretty late. Last night, we got Mike Clevenger. Yes, Mike Clevenger gets a brand new deal and a brand new arm, and you'll understand what I'm talking about when I say those two things. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, guys, yes, Mike Clevenger has signed a brand new deal with his current club, the San Diego Padres. The Padres acquired him at the deadline from the Indians in hopes of a little more stability in that rotation, a little more reliance, a little more experience, I guess you could say, in that rotation, a little more dominance, and just a better upgrade for the starting rotation all around when they acquired Clevenger from the Indians at the deadline back in 2020. The point is that Clevenger now has a brand new deal from the Padres. Padres offered him a brand new deal, but there's a catch. There's not really a catch in the deal. There's a catch in the situation. So, you guys probably know the last start of his season, of his regular season, I should say, Clevenger was not feeling good. He got out of the game early. His arm was hurting him, and they just wanted to be cautious, as they should have been. And they took him out last start of the season. Didn't really matter. The Padres punched their ticket anyways for the postseason. And they made it in the 2020 postseason for the first time since 2006. So that was a good thing. However, you know, as we all well know, Clevenger missed the wild card series against the Cardinals. Came back in the divisional series, or at least tried to, against the Dodgers, the rival Dodgers, and he pitched one inning. I forgot which game he pitched, maybe 2 or 3. Excuse me, I don't remember off the top of my head, but he pitched 1 inning in a playoff game, and his arm hurt again, and they got him out of there, and that was it for Clevenger and the Padres. And the Padres got swept by the Dodgers in 3. So, with that being said, his stint in San Diego for the postseason was short, very short. Really only one start, if you want to call it that. Pitched 1 inning. He was dominant in the first inning. Second inning came out for his warm-up pitches, and then all hell broke loose. This story came out pretty surprising to me. Not the fact that he signed the deal, but the fact that he got Tommy John, because the way the Padres made it sound was like, no, we're pretty confident in him not having Tommy John. We're pretty confident in him avoiding Tommy John. He'll rehab. He'll get the tetanus shots, not the tetanus shots, the cortisone shots, and get all that stuff. Rehab, you know, do it naturally. Try to avoid surgery. That was the Padres' ultimate goal. He's elected to get surgery. Now, when it comes to the deal, this is interesting. So, I'm reading an article by ESPN. I'm sure it's by Jeff Passan. Who's this by? ESPN News Services. Okay. It says, quote, "The Padres pitcher Mike Clevenger will miss the 2021 season because of Tommy John surgery," the team announced Monday after reaching an agreement with the right-hander on a 2-year, $11.5 million deal. This is what the Padres GM said, AJ Preller. He says, ultimately, everybody was in agreement that rather than trying to kind of piece it together and get through next season, I think he felt, meaning Clevenger, I would want to go ahead and get this taken care of and have the procedure and push towards 2022, Preller said. Each week kind of felt it was a little bit different. We were optimistic at various points of the time in the process, especially earlier in the process when the season ended. As we kind of went through the rehab process the last few weeks, he wasn't getting drastically better. He felt like surgery was the best route, Preller said. Okay, so I mean, the point is that, you know, the Padres decided to make the tough decision and have him, you know, get Tommy John surgery. So that's a bad thing. But the thing that's interesting is the contract. Because, again, they kind of knew this was going to be inevitable. They were going to have him get Tommy John, and that was it. And they still signed him to a deal, a 2-year deal, which is interesting. All right, guys, so I'm now going to go over the details of this deal because, again, he gets paid $11.5 million. That's the total amount for the whole deal for 2 years. But again, with his injury and him missing the next season, it's pretty mumble-jumbled, pretty confusing. So I will explain it to you right now based off of what is written in this article. So it says, quote, a right-hander who turns 30 on December the 21st, Clevenger, will get $3 million signing bonus. So he gets $3 million just for putting his John Hancock on the dotted line. Okay? That is deferred with $1.5 million payable on December the 1st, 2021, and then the remainder a year later in 2022. So that means his signing bonus is worth $3 million total. He will get $1.5 million of the signing bonus this season without pitching on December the 1st. And then a year later, he'll get the rest of it, another 1.5 on December the 22nd or December the 1st, 2022. So he gets 1.5 this December and then another 1.5 next December. That's just for the signing bonus. And then Clevenger gets a salary of $2 million next season. And he gets $2 million for sitting at home, basically rehabbing and recovering from the surgery. So he gets $2 million for having the surgery. So that's the way I look at it. And then 6.5 in 2022. So then he gets 6.5 in 2022 when they expect him to be back on the field pitching in the major leagues, hopefully, and contributing to the Padres making a pennant run in 2022. So he gets 6.5 for doing that in 2022. And then he can earn $500,000 in performance bonuses based on the starts as a pitcher in 2022. $250,000 each for 5 and 10 starts. For 5 and 10 starts. So if he gets 5 and 10 starts, he gets an extra $250,000. That's great. The bonus payments would be deferred to January 15th, 2023. The deal negotiated by his agents, Sam and Seth Levinson. Okay, so overall, my opinion on this deal, it's not really that confusing. I get the gist of it. Basically, they're saying, look, we're going to give you $11.5 million, but we're not going to give you, all of it equally, in your time here. You sign a 2-year deal. You're going to get surgery. You're going to be out for 2021, and we're going to give you a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there for signing the goddamn thing, and then we're going to have you, get paid 1.5 on December the 1st, and then we'll give you your other half of your signing bonus a year later in 2022, and then basically, we'll give you $2 million for not showing up this season, and then we'll give you 6.5 for showing up, hopefully, next season in 2022. So, again, my personal thoughts on the deal. Okay, now when I read this, I just saw Mike Clevenger has signed a 2-year deal with the Padres. Everybody heard this. This was coming out, right? Everybody knew, in some capacity, the Padres were going to sign him, correct? Okay, that was a rumor. 2-year deal from the Padres to Clevenger. They're working something out. Great. Nobody really knew about the Tommy John. We knew he was hurt. We didn't know it was Tommy John. But again, I don't think anybody was faulted for not thinking that, because if there's reports out there that you're going to sign a 2-year deal, who in the heck signs a guy to a 2-year deal who's going to have Tommy John? That's ridiculous, in my opinion. So, again, the Padres signing him for a 2-year deal. Is it stupid? Is it smart? It looks dumb. It really does look dumb. Basically, you're signing him, you're paying him, what, $2 million for doing nothing. You're paying him $2 million for doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're paying him $2 million to sit at home, get surgery, and recover. He's not coming back 2021. No way. Nope, not coming back. So, the deal itself is not bad deal. $11.5 million deal is not bad. I mean, heck, Drew Smyly just got a $11 million deal for 1 year with the Braves, and Smyly was worse than Clevenger. I mean, Smiley's an okay pitcher, but he's not Mike Clevenger. No. But again, the deal itself, when it comes to the money, is a very good deal for the Padres. But the fact that he's out for a season makes it look stupid. The Padres, are looking at this market, the starting pitcher market, and they're saying, damn, we got no one to go after. Absolutely nobody. I mean, we got Bauer, which is great, and he only wants to sign a one-year deal according to him. But again, there's not like a guy who stands. There's not a Garrett Cole out there. There's not a Yu Darvish, a Max Scherzer. There's really no one of great stature and just like full-out bulldog. Just like, you got to get this guy. And you're stupid if you're not. Like, this is our guy. We're going after this guy. No doubt about it. We are going after him and him only. And then if we don't get him, we'll reroute. But there's not a guy like that. There's not a guy out there like that this year. The starting pitcher free agent market is slim picking. Besides Bauer, there ain't nobody out there. I mean, Charlie Morton's great, but he's 37 years old. So, I mean, if you're going to sign him to a 3-year deal, whenever his birthday is, 37, 38, 39. So you're going to give him till he's age 40, basically. And I'm looking down the list. Jordan Zimmerman sucks. Ivan Nova sucks. Jake Arrieta, maybe. But again, that's like signing Charlie Morton. Corey Kluber, I mean, again, how old's Corey Kluber? He's 35. So Corey Kluber's 35. Taijuan Walker, 28. I mean, that'd be a good sign for the Padres, Taijuan Walker. I mean, I know he's not brilliant, but, you know, it's something. You just look up the starting pitcher free agent market, they're slim picking. I mean, you could trade for somebody, but the Padres don't want to trade their prospects, and they don't want to do that. So, signing Clevenger basically was like an okay, we're kind of in a rock and a hard place when it comes to a starting pitcher. I mean, they could go hard after Bauer, and Bauer might want to come to San Diego. But again, according to him, he wants to sign a 1-year deal. So basically, if he signs a 1-year deal with the Padres worth, I don't know, $15 million, and his friend, who's a good friend of his, Mike Clevenger, he loves Mike Clevenger, been on the podcast with him, been on his channel. He loves Mike Clevenger. His buddy ain't going to be there. I mean, he's not going to start. He's going to be in rehab. He might be with the club, but he's not going to be there. He's not going to pitch. So, I mean, to me, if you had Clevenger to start this year, then I think you had a pretty good chance of getting Bauer. Because if he wants to sign a 1-year deal, I think it's more about people for Bauer. I think it's more about, of course, the team itself, where they are when it comes to actually winning a World Series championship. I think it's the players around him. I think the manager's a big part of it. I mean, I think Clevenger could lure him in to San Diego and say, look, dude, we're a pretty damn good team. We got Machado. We got Tatis Jr. We got myself. We got Hosmer. We just made the playoffs. We got a great new manager. It's beautiful San Diego. We're in California, man. You're from California yourself. You're from LA, just in San Diego. Come on, brother. Come on down to the Sunshine State and come play ball with me. I think if Clevenger was healthy and he would have pitched 2022 or 2021, then they would have a pretty damn good chance of getting Bauer. But they don't. And other than Bauer, there ain't nobody out there who the Padres really want to go spend cachet on. It looks stupid, but for the Padres, it's smart for their situation that they're in. If this was a normal season, if they had better free agents out there when it came to starting pitchers, there's no way in heck that they would have done this deal. So yeah, that's really all I got for today's video. Comment down below your thoughts on the Mike Clevenger 2-year deal from the Padres. He will be out 2021, come back in 2022, and we'll see what happens in San Diego. So yeah, guys, like, comment, and subscribe would be appreciated. Leave your comments down below what you thought of this deal from the Padres. And as always, guys, I'm going to catch you